in our videos for Lesson A1, the unpacking. Jody is one of the lead potters in the River Arts Clay Studio. We have asked her to unpack her toolkit and introduce us to each of the 10 basic tools.
Hi, I'm Jody. I'm a lead potter from River Arts Clay Studio in Chestertown, Maryland, and this is my toolkit. I wanted to tell you about the tools that I use basically for potting on an everyday basis. When you first begin, you'll begin with a basic toolkit. Mine's a little overgrown now and a little messy, but yours will be too eventually. Some of the things that you're going to need: paper towels, terry cloth towel, something to lay across your lap to keep the splatters and the mud from completely ruining your clothes. Although it will completely wash out, you will get messy. One of your other tools is the chamois. I use this particular chamois underneath my throwing bat to keep it steady on the wheel, keep it from jiggling, moving around as your wheel is spinning. Your pin tools are one of your most essential tools that you will ever use. You'll use it when you're throwing, you'll use it when you are trimming, you will use it all the time. You can measure the depth in the bottom of your pot as you're throwing to make sure you have enough room to trim. You'll use it to help remove your piece from the wheel after you have trimmed. Can't live without it. You have a wire that is usually attached to two handles, and the handles help you take your piece and cut it and slide it off of your bat after you have thrown it. It also helps you cut a large block of clay, just an easy way to cut clay. Your fettling knife is sharp on one side and dull on the other side. It's just used for trimming excess clay, excess glaze. You can also slide it under your piece if you need to be under there. It's an essential that you'll need with your throwing and trimming. Ribs and blades are another big item when you're trimming and when you're throwing. These will help you get your pieces to move up the ladder as you're throwing them. I'm trying to find my other, there they are. They come in different shapes, different sizes. The different colors give you different strength in the ribs. The yellow one's a little bit softer than the green one. But as you're pulling a piece up off of the bat, you're going to want your sides to be stiff and trim. And this will help you. You can have your hand inside and guide it straight up. So you'll learn to use a multitude of ribs. After you've finished a piece, you're going to be trimming it. Trimming tools come in all different shapes and sizes. As you can see, there's just dozens of them. You'll find your favorites. You'll find ones that work with your throwing and your potting skills. And you can trim circles, you can trim straight flat lines, you can trim into a piece, a decorative curve. Any number of things can be done with trimming tools. You also like to try to keep them a little cleaner than mine are right now. And I use my wire brush to do that. Last, but by no means least, you're going to want a variety of sponges. Soft sponges, trimming sponges. Again, these come in different colors to indicate different uses. This is much finer than this, so you'll find the ones that work best for you, but you'll be using a lot of sponges. And after you've done and you've trimmed your piece and you've got it the way you want it, there might be just a little rough edge on it. You'll want a little piece of sandpaper to just gently smooth the edge before you turn it in for your bisque firing. That's my toolkit. Thank you.
Jody Gilliland is the lead potter at the River Arts Clay Studio. Source material for these videos is contained in a quick survey of basic pottery tools at thespruce.com. Please continue to view the third in the series of videos for Lesson A1, the Basic 10 Review.